Hello everyone. This video is going to be making a side focus wheel out of plastic, which is what I have right here. Just a chunk of plastic that I got from it's a metal shop. It carries all kinds of metals, from brass to just standard metal, and they also carry plastic, but they have a junk bin that they pick up scrap from factories, and this is the remnants or leftovers of some of that plastic. So I found the right thickness to make this wheel right here, side focus wheel. And this is a copy of a side focus wheel that I have on one of my scopes. I just traced the outline and made my own, which is perfect for putting tape on the side of the wheel, for ranging or doping from say 10 yards all the way out to 60 yards. Because beyond that, the side focus doesn't really work all that well, but at least you have a starting point to go with to get the clear shot that you need when you're out target practicing, field target, taking out pests. But anyways, subscriber wanted to know if I could do a video. Can't remember that subscriber's name, but this goes out to you and everybody else that may be interested in making their own side wheel, because I know side wheels are very expensive and I'm trying to keep the cost down for myself. If I can make something work, well, I'm all for that. So I'm just sharing this information for everyone. So if this is something you want to do and try to replicate what I did for a side wheel, I'll show you what it looks like when it's all completed. The side wheel that I have right here currently is going on a Hatsan AT44PA in 177 caliber. This is what I use to cut this material right here. What I do is I take a small screwdriver and just basically follow the outline, just kind of scribe it. You know, if you got to scratch all, that'll work too. I'm using a screwdriver since this is easy for me to do. Then I take it over here to the scroll saw and cut out the pattern. And this is the finished product right here. You can paint it, do whatever you want, you know, make it look really nice, you know, paint it black or whatever color you want to paint. But for me, it's not about aesthetics, it's about how well it's going to work. And this is the gun that this is going to go onto right here. Just like that when I get done with it. I'm going to be doing a review on this particular Hatsan AT44PA for this right here. How to mount a sling on a pump action gun, and you can mount a bipod with this Picatinny rail, but that's for another video. This is going on an Ohunt 416-44. I told you in some of my previous videos I really like the scope, and that's what I'm going to mount it on. This is how I drill the hole. I take a measurement of the side focus match it up to my wood boring drill bits. Works great on the plastic. As you can see, this is the closest one to it. And then I go to the smaller bits to make it even lighter. And I'll get the process started here as soon as I set up my camera. I'll be right back. Okay folks, I got it set up on my little vise here. It might be a little loud when I turn the drill press on, but you get to see what I'm going to do here is drill the hole the size of the diameter, outer diameter of the side wheel on that scope. And as you can see, the holes is cut out. Now what I'm going to do is make a bunch of smaller holes. As soon as I find my chuck, where the hell I did with it. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. Now I just pick out another wood boring bit that will suit my needs to reduce the overall size of it. Make a bunch more holes. We'll start out with this one, which is a 3/4. Lock her down. See approximately where it's going to go. Looks good. Lock it down. See if I got room for another one, another hole. Maybe not. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Getting too close there. Maybe. Ooh, awful close. So, go on to another smaller bit. Trying to reduce the weight, which really, this piece of plastic doesn't weigh anything. But for aesthetics and a little bit of weight reduction, what the heck. You know, you might as well take off as much as you can, right? That looks more like it. Looks like that might go all the way around, so I can take off some more weight off this wheel. This is the cheaper poor man version of the one that Discovery makes. I don't know if any other scope company makes a similar type of side wheel like this in this design, but I like it. Okay. Let me go further in a little bit. See if there's a possibility. Woo, that's awful close. I need to maybe back it off about right there. Yeah. To the next side here, just keep kind of rotating it around, you know, just try to reduce the weight, make it look better. I don't know. Hopefully you get what I'm talking about here. Sometimes you just can't, this type of vise here won't hold it, and you're just going to have to basically kind of hold it with your hands and hope like heck that you right there. Okay, let's set up for the next one. Now, what I use, I'll show you what I use to remove the slag. I don't know if you call it slag. That's a metal terminology, but this right here, you know, you want to clean it up a little bit, especially back here on the back side. Okay, what I use is this right here. It's primarily for wood carving, you know, when you're carving out wood. But I imagine probably an X-Acto knife would probably work. Heck, maybe even a pocket knife. But this is what I use anyways to remove the excess, what the drill did not cut out completely when it went through. It just basically cleans up the hole. I do it on both sides, you know, just to make it look halfway decent. I care more about function than looks, although if I can get to look halfway decent, I'll take it as well. Don't get me wrong, I like looks too, but I'm not going to pay price of an expensive side wheel for hunting purposes when I can make something like this and it come out cheaper in the long run. It may not look all that pretty, but again, if it works, it works. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Military. That's what we do. Improvise, adapt, overcome any obstacle. And right here is what I'm doing. Improvising. Sorry about that, folks. Ooh, almost got me there. Got to turn my phone off. There it is, folks. May not be the prettiest thing, but it sure is going to be functional. Now, onward. Now I'm going to drill and tap some holes. You can get this drill and tap set, by the way, from, I got it at Lowe's. Can't remember what I paid for it, but I go there since I get military discount, and it's a good set. Now, as far as set screws go to McMaster's and order up some set screws. So you have a set, you have plenty of set screws we're doing projects like this. One pack of like 440, for instance. You get 50 pieces. I like to use, when doing my scopes, the 832 by 3/16 is the one that I use. And generally I use 2 set screws for this these scope wheels. So I'm going to set up. Set up my tap. Now my drill. And I just take and drill a hole where I feel is the appropriate spot to drill. One right here looks like a good spot. I'll drill all the way through. Then I go to the opposite side. And this looks like a good spot as well. Or over here. Doesn't matter. So we'll do this one here. Tap. Not lock it in place. I'm going to just show you this one right here. Shut the video off. Come back after I have the set screws in place and ready to mount it on the scope. Be right back. Here is the finished product. I'm using this tape right here. Waterproof adhesive tape you get at the pharmacy. White in color. What I use on here to write my yardage for ranging purposes, and of course on the opposite side 10 yards all the way out to 70 yards in 5-yard increments. But it works quite nice. I also have this design that I made. Depending on the turret wheel size. So there you go, folks. Until the next video. See ya.